There it is.
What the fuck is going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. It's hump day, bitches. Welcome to What the Fuck News. I'm Glick, and I'm surrounded by these assholes. Jerry Sheen.
The only
You're in the
hey,
corner.
yo.
Sleepy Connor, a.k.a. Legs. And then there's fucking Jeff.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to What the Fuck News. Hopefully you guys are having a good week so far. And we're about to make your week just a little bit weirder.
Just a little bit worse.
If not, make you question existence.
I wish I could make this shit up, but it's real stuff and it's in the news. And it made me say what the fuck. Probably going to make these guys say what the fuck. It's probably going to make you say what the fuck as well. And therefore, we have done our jobs efficiently, effectively. We're like the Navy SEALs of the news world.
Calm down there, Jesse.
Quick and efficient. Get the job done.
Is that your motto in sex?
I learned it from you. All those times in the guard shack. Anywho, if you're not already, shame on you, but you should be following us. Go ahead and check us out everywhere. We are on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok. You can join us live throughout the week on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and X. We're hanging out doing our thing live. We encourage you guys to jump in the chatter's box and partake in the show, if you will. And if you can't join us live, that's okay. Don't worry, baby birdies. We're going to feed you because you can listen to us anytime, any place, wherever you listen to podcasts at, all at the Nonsensical Network.
But you should be listening to us live.
Or you can simply go to bio.link/Nonsensical Network. All those links are going to be there. You know the deal. Give us a follow. Give us a listen. And if you'd be so kind, give us a share. We greatly appreciate that. You're probably wondering, what the hell am I talking about network? Well, we have a few shows. We got Men Care for Men. It's a men's mental health podcast hosted by myself, Jeravishi, and Connor.
Wow,
Jeff's
you put me
Garage,
in
Jeff and Benji. If it fits in the garage. What the fuck news? This show right here.
Insult to kill all insults.
What the fuck news? If it's in the news and it makes us say what the fuck, we're going to talk about it. Glick's House of Music. I'm hanging out with musicians, doing interviews. I got a doozy coming up this Friday night. Make sure you guys tune in for that. I'll be hanging out with the ladies from Women Rock LA, Jules, Bree, Mizzy, and Marley. And then Saturdays is Nonsensical Nonsense, the unhinged, unapologetic, comedy-based show where we hang out, have fun, talk shit, and we throw a little monkey wrench into the game and drop the link in the chatter's box. We call it the Open Door Challenge. We dare you, we challenge you, whether you love us or hate us, to come on up, get on screen. We just ask that you turn your camera on and you put your penis away because nobody wants.
I got to do that. Sorry.
And we do have some. And we do have some.
No one
new
can
shows.
see it, Jeff, don't worry.
We do have a couple new shows in the work, so we might have some new stuff coming up and might be shuffling the deck a little bit. We got some stuff going on here at the quote-unquote network. We're a network of shows, not a network of channels.
As they say, life sometimes get in the way. So he is.
I can't even fit into a Mazda Miata.
I bet you could. I bet you could.
I can bench press one.
You wouldn't be able to put the top up.
Hey, Brian, you can throw all the insults at everybody that you want, but the simple fact of the matter is you're the
drive an F-150. You're the worst one.
Rainbow Warrior. All right, calm down.
Yeah, be careful. It'll throw itself in fucking reverse at 60 miles an hour. Did you hear about that recall? Did you hear about the recall with Ford F-150s? For no reason whatsoever, no matter what, they'll just shift into reverse.
That's some high quality H2O right there.
Yeah, right.
Welcome to What the Fuck News, where we literally.
I'm sorry, that's a what the fuck. That's a what the fuck moment when you're driving 60 miles an hour down the road and your truck just. I do love a Piero, so fuck you. They're cool.
Wants to take one to space.
Yes, I have.
Good Lord.
I look exactly like Tyrese if I shave my head. I'm just saying.
Jeff has taken lots of things places that they don't belong.
Trust me, I do not fit in a Miata.
Are you sure you fit your fat little tuna can in me?
I had a
Liquid
friend in
looked
high
like
school.
Hightower from fucking Police Academy in a Miata.
Absolutely.
Hey, if Shaq can get into one of the Mini Coopers, you can get in a fucking Miata, dude.
I do not fit.
I hate to break it to you, but you're not Shaq.
I had a buddy in high school who had one, and we all made fun of him, and he tried his damnedest to make it sound like it was cool. And he was like, "Come on, Glick, let's go for a ride." And I swear to God, this much of my head stuck out over the windshield, and I was crammed in there. I don't fit in a Miata. They're not comfortable. I think they're ugly fucking pieces of shit. Plus, you'll never catch me.
Everyone says that about you, too.
Yeah. Oh, honestly, yeah. I really do.
I think you look more like Gabriel Iglesias, the white Gabriel Iglesias, than you do fucking Shaq.
Wow. I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment, but it's kind of both.
I'm not like that, Albert. I
always assumed Fat Albert was white until the movie came out.
What up, motherfucker?
Cartoon?
I have not heard that news about the F-150 either. Anywho, what's going on? It is What the Fuck News. We're going to jump right into the news. I got one here for you guys real quick. Obviously, last week was 4th of July weekend, and, people have a tendency to do dumb shit with fireworks.
You killed a hooker with a firework.
I did not. However, there was no hookers
that was
involved. However, a South Carolina dad learned a real hard lesson of fuck around and find out. He decided to, as he's dressed as Uncle Sam, he decided it would be a good idea for him to stick a mortar on his head and light it.
Oh, shit.
Calm down, Cameron. The only reason I'm around is because we know you couldn't do this.
Front of friends and family and his kids.
His head blew off.
Are now traumatized.
Pop goes the weasel because the weasel goes pop. He blew his fucking head clean off of his shoulders when the mortar exploded.
Idiot.
Idiot. That's just good product placement right there.
No, you know what it is? It's called
what a way to go, though.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to go.
Right.
Yeah, it was in Somerville.
Like, yeah.
Nice.
Like, it wasn't slow and painful. He was here 1 second, then gone the next. So
yeah, let's be honest. He didn't feel a fucking thing.
Good on you, guy. That's one way to commit suicide.
Oh no, there's absolutely no way in hell that he felt anything. I mean, maybe some burning as the wick was burning down, but I've done a lot of.
How drunk was he? Let's be honest.
They didn't say.
It's hard to do.
Wasn't drunk.
It blows off.
Yeah, I've done a lot of dumb things with fireworks in my life. Never once have I ever thought, it'd be a really great idea if I stick it on my head and light it.
Well,
you ever stuck a bottle rocket up your buddy's ass?
Today?
Yes,
sorry.
July at Abercrombie. Hello.
No, but it's like there's that scene. There's a scene in Armageddon where the guy's talking about nuking the asteroid. And he's like, if you put a firecracker, just a little one, in your hand, and it goes off, you get burned. If you put your hand around the same firecracker, your wife's opening your ketchup bottles forever. Mm-hmm. You just don't fuck with fucking fireworks, dude. It's not.
No.
Cam said he was drinking for 4 hours. So, yeah, he had a.
I'll do it.
I got an idea. Hold my beer.
He's got a glick on. He's like, hey, look at me. I'm the champ. Watch this.
Yeah.
I'm having Chinese food. My wife's ordering it right now, Chris. What about you, Hefe? What's the dinner report? Mexican ramen?
Who, me?
No, the other Jeff on the fucking podcast.
You
fucking jackass.
I actually had meat tacos. I got a kilo of meat and chorizo and tortillas. Yeah,
dude. Put meat in his mouth again.
It was fucking good, dude. I still got a lot left. I got enough left for tomorrow.
I had authentic Mexican too, Jeff.
You went to Taco Bell, did you?
No, even more authentic. I had frozen burritos.
I was gonna say, did you go to Qdoba?
You make my brain hurt. I was talking about
some goddamn authentic Mexican food.
I was talking about that. My one of my coworkers, I was talking to her today, and she was telling me good news about this one deal, and she's and I mentioned somehow the podcast brought up and the fact that I live in Mexico, and then I brought up the fact that you think real Mexican food is Taco Bell because her husband's Mexican, my wife's Mexican, and she was like, I hope you smack him. I said, I can't reach across, 4,000 miles to smack him across the face every time. And I swear he does it just to piss me off.
Maybe just a little part of me does it to piss you off. Dude, shut your fucking mouth, Ryan. Those goddamn frozen burritos are a frozen delicacy sent down from God himself.
Oh, good Lord.
Delivered by sweet angels right into my mouth.
Fear not, shepherds. I bring to you good tidings. What is that? It's a frozen burrito. You stick it in the microwave. We don't have a microwave. What's a microwave?
We have microwaves.
I love frozen burritos.
It was a play on when the angels came down and told the three wise men, like, don't be afraid. We bring good tidings.
What you have?
And they brought him a fucking microwave
yet
burrito.
Because I had to wait until we actually had food. Because here in Minnesota, we're poor.
Yeah, you got to go kill your own.
I was gonna say, you better grab that rifle and go hunting, big dog.
Breaking news. Apparently Minnesota does not have grocery stores.
Oh no, we do. We're just being run by fucking idiots that think that, hey, the best way to balance out this economy is make everything else more inaffordable.
Expensive. 100%.
What are you fucking kidding me? I've seen videos of Minnesota. The moose fucking run that goddamn state.
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah, Cameron. El Monterey burrito.
No, I put those the wings that you can usually they're from TGI Fridays or whatever. And the buffalo wings.
Those things are honestly they're fucking terrible.
The party appetizers that you get in the frozen food section. Hey, every once in a while I like to get a whole bunch of those and be like, here's dinner tonight, fuckers.
Ooh, Juicy Lucy burgers. Never had one, but
there's so many songs about rainbows.
Good God.
Unfortunately, South Carolina man learned a valuable lesson about explosives.
Yeah.
He didn't learn shit. His fucking brain stem was severed before he could learn anything.
Well, yeah, I mean, he didn't learn nothing. He just stopped existing.
He was standing there. He lit the wick, standing in the middle of the street, and then all of a sudden, St. Peter's standing in front of him, like, "Hey, dumbass,
what are you doing?" Yeah. Well, it's like I saw a bunch of people doing stuff like, what's it called? They were lighting like bottle rockets or fireworks underneath like an old car tire and shooting it 40 feet in the air. And it's like, you guys aren't too bright because it's going to come back down and either land on you or the car.
Well, bottle rockets go up in the air and then they explode.
No, they were
the
like
tire.
The tire. They were shooting the tire up at like 80 feet in the air. Rim and all. And I'm like, yeah, that thing's kind of heavy, dude.
I just want to say this guy in South Carolina, apparently his friends and family did not like him because nobody tried to stop him. Nobody said, hey, Bob.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I wouldn't have stopped you. I'd be like, wait. Let's see what happens.
Somebody would have been the voice of reason.
Boom. Ooh.
Maybe not you. Because
maybe we should have.
Like, wait, let me light it for you, Glick.
Obviously, if I was there and you were like, hey, Glick, I'm going to stick this mortar in my mouth and light it, you think it'll be cool? I'm like, yeah, it'll be fucking amazing.
Wait, let me get my camera.
Yeah, I was about to say. Let me grab my phone. Hang on.
This is going to be great footage for the show. Hold on.
That's like going on Reddit.
Sounds like a real Brian move right there. How about lighting some firecrackers in the car and then throwing the lighter out of the car? I mean, we did like Roman candle wars where we shot.
Yeah,
Roman
but that's different because
Roman candles don't explode.
No, they do.
Well, now, Cameron, they got to find a new fireworks guy.
Yeah.
Hey guys, evidently there was a live look at his autopsy of what he looked like. I'll quick share.
Please do. I'm mildly afraid, buddy.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. And, like all his friends and family were around him. Literally, I mean, I think his kids were there. There were probably other kids there. I mean, you literally just watched this dude or your dad blow his head clean.
Yeah,
there it is.
You're gonna be dumb. You better win. You better wear a helmet.
There it is. Oh,
I knew it. I knew it.
That's not really a blown off. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Okay. Do you want me to get the one from fucking Scanners or whatever where the guy's head blows off?
Yeah,
you want that one? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll get that one.
Like something from a zombie movie, where they blow a zombie's head off. But in other news, this isn't really a what the fuck news. This is more, it's kind of heartbreaking, especially Dog Pound Nation, Clevelanders, Cleveland Browns fans. Hall of Fame legend quarterback Bernie Kosar was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease this week. Quarterback that kind of sucks, but
it seems like everybody's getting that.
Yeah, we have some great fond memories of Bernie in Cleveland. And
not when you're playing against the Broncos.
As Bernie said, in a room full of Pittsburgh Steelers fans and former players, it sure was a pleasure kicking your guys' ass for 9 years.
Yeah.
Did he do it like this?
It's too bad though that he had to carry.
Sorry, that was in bad form. But he's like, "Let me sign your autograph."
Look, I got Bernie Kosar's autograph. Really, it looks like Michael Jackson or Michael
J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox. Goddamn, words are hard. Wow.
Yeah, somebody give Chris a order. Somebody give Chris a order. And let him end it.
I smell toast.
Jesus.
Yeah,
what's that fucking guy's name?
Man.
I mean,
no,
but
even I know who Bernie Kosar is. I didn't realize he's a quarterback. So, he's a famous dude. That's a horrible thing.
I mean, do you really honestly not expect that when you're playing for the Cleveland Browns back in the 80s?
Well, when CTE is the main problem in your sport, Parkinson's is bound to run rampant through the fucking league, especially as
doesn't it seem like everybody's getting Parkinson's lately?
And I know you weren't around, Jarvis, but the Browns were a winning organization in the 80s. So
agreed.
Kind of until they ran into John Elway and the Broncos.
It's not like our organization has always been losers like Minnesota.
Yeah, facts.
Wait, how many times has your team went to the Super Bowl? Granted, mine's lost 4 times, but how many times?
I was going to say, just because you go doesn't mean you win.
I know that I get yelled at a lot by not real football fans, and they just bias because of their hometown teams. I understand the Browns have never been to the Super Bowl. However, they have won 8 championships.
Oh, but yet the NFL ever recognizing that,
They do recognize it.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
yeah, you did. No, you didn't. Who cares? Fucking
ever since the fucking Super Bowl, the whole NFL championship thing went out the window, or else Otto Graham would still be considered a bigger legend than Tom Brady.
Maybe he is.
I mean, he did win 7 championships.
I'm just saying. Maybe
I think
is.
somebody else smells toast too. Brian, what the
Tom
hell are you
Brady
trying to
also
say?
wants
NFL
that.
What does that even mean? Are you okay?
He's just saying that because he's a fucking Steelers fan and they haven't done anything since this, early 2000s. We get it.
What does that mean? NFL is a work.
It's some people think the NFL is scripted.
Oh, well.
I mean, they're not doing anything to help themselves to prove that they're not. Just saying. But no, that just kind of sucks. I mean, Bernie is still a major staple in the Cleveland organization. He's still a very popular figure in Cleveland. Clevelanders love him. Cleveland Browns fans love him. The guy's had a hard life. I mean, a few years back. Look,
and now we're gonna see Connor
Kane out there.
Live look at someone trying to learn how to walk again.
He's got a prosthetics on, and he's touching his other prosthetic. That's why your neighbor bangs your wife, loser. But
Bernie was a great player. It's just he had a head coach named Marty Schottenheimer.
Well, yeah, I mean, up till I don't remember how long ago or when he quit drinking, but he was a raging alcoholic too,
yeah.
man. Alcoholism was kicking his ass, man, for years. He was a hot mess. So
same with Mark Rippon.
Yeah, shout out, and good vibes
Washington
and positive
Redskins.
stuff. But to Bernie and his family. Hopefully Bernie will be around for many more years. Just dealing with the.
I'm going to add him to the celebrity death list just in case.
Well, you can't add anybody until next year.
No, for next year. You know what I mean. He's just got to hold out for next year.
Internet issues. It's a gambit of things. It could be anything. Internet issues are mainly the number one thing.
I got one for you, Blake.
Yeah, go ahead.
Our residential Hawk 2 girl has now made her very first big name appearance for.
I did see that.
For it was a Miss Dare bikini contest. She got paid $30,000 to go fucking be a judge.
Yeah, I heard about that.
This contest.
When is her 15 minutes up? Like I said,
right.
Now that I'm seeing her more and more, like on TV or like on social media and in the news and stuff like that. Originally, I said she was like a 7. The chick's like a 5 on a good day. She's not attractive. She's not cute with her stupid ass accent. What?
She may be Benji.
She's a 5 on a good day. She's not cute with her stupid fake Southern accent. She's not. There's just
from
nothing
Tennessee.
about her.
How is it a fake accent?
And is her 15 minutes almost up? I mean, seriously.
I'm hoping so because
I think we're about a month and a half, 2 months away from her having an OnlyFans and sucking off doing the Hawk 2 on some crackhead on her OnlyFans for a $3.99 a month subscription.
Well, she turned down Playboy. Playboy hit her up and they were like, "We'll pay you." She's like, "I'm good."
So that's the line.
Apparently.
But being famous for
but yeah, I've seen
spit on that.
No,
thing
but she did it as a joke, like when we say stuff like that. Like she did like an interview from like her porch swing, and I was like, I wasn't impressed. I was just like, whatever.
Good
but
thing
I agree.
Tyra Banks, the Tyra show isn't a thing anymore because she'd be the one to like take her to task.
I can't stand her.
No,
I agree. I think her 15 minutes of fame need to be up. I get it. It was funny at first, but now it's fucking everywhere and it's getting annoying.
I didn't even think it was funny when I first heard it. I'm like,
welcome to social media, boys.
We've said so much better stuff on this show. B, I've heard so much better shit on other random fucking TikToks or podcasts. And like I said, she's a 5 on her best day. She's a 5.
Yeah.
She looks a little inbred. Let's be honest.
I have no comment. I agree. I hope she gets a ton of money because then maybe she'll go away.
Yeah,
supposedly it's just annoying. How
supposedly she's getting a TV deal or an acting deal. Again, nothing. This is the society that we live in. We make people famous for nothing. You present no skills in the acting world or whatever, but we're going to put you on TV and we're going to put you because you say, I bet you don't even suck dick. You're probably some weird, like, I don't want to put a penis in my mouth. It's gross. Ha ha ha.
Yeah. She's one of those like, no, I'm saving it for when I'm married.
You're like, telling us that we have a chance. If that lady could get a TV deal, you're telling us that there's a chance.
No, but it comes down to when it first came out. I'm sure a lot of people follow that guy's account that interviews people. And
that guy's got a huge account. That guy's he's
got a huge account. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just the right thing at the right
time. Comes down to Glick being a bitch.
It came down to somebody shared it, somebody else shared it, and that's how viral things go. And I get it. It was cute. It was funny, but it's run its course.
It's kind of like Bad Barbie. Catch Me Outside. How about
I was thinking the same thing. She's very similar. I don't care what her name is.
She's still doing God knows what. She's still making tons of money, but she's not all up in everybody. However, did you hear about her in the last week?
No.
Her baby daddy caught her ass outside and beat the brakes off of her. I guess they got into a fight, and I'm not
advocating beating on women, but if somebody's going to get it, somebody buy that man a beer.
She got caught out. She said, "Catch me outside." I
guarantee you.
And he said, "I caught your ass outside." And
that's the funny thing with chicks like that. They think they're all big and bad until you get them outside, and then they realize, oh shit, I can't fight. I'm just a lot of attitude.
Well, she's also like 5'2", 105 pounds soaking wet. I don't know how big her baby daddy is. Again, not advocating, domestic violence or anything like that, but your catchphrase was "Catch me outside." How about that? And
someone caught you outside. I have one more story.
You got catched outside. How about that?
And this one is actually a United flight meltdown. A passenger bit a flight attendant.
Is that passenger dead?
No. United Flight 762 from Miami to New York stopped in Orlando on Tuesday evening after a passenger became aggressive and disruptive. Our flight attendants worked to de-escalate the situation and protect other customers after landing in Orlando. Law enforcement met the flight and the passenger was removed. We're grateful to our team for their professionalism and for looking out for the safety of our customers and their fellow United employees.
Fucking Florida, man. Fucking Florida.
Yeah, hey, they breed them different down there. Let me tell you.
They inbreed them different? Is that what you said?
A little bit of both.
Mark, Brian,
do
you have anything to say for yourself?
Why did he bite her? I missed it.
So it says here that the passenger female evidently got upset, screaming at other passengers while the flight crews tried to restrain her, even wrapping zip ties around her wrists. Well, with no hands available, the passenger takes a different tactic, biting the flight attendant's shoulder and ripping fabric from it while other employees jump to their comrades' aid.
Somebody should have just given her the peanuts she wanted. I'm sorry.
Dude, if you bite me, I'm cold cocking your ass.
Oh, easily. Not even thinking about who you are.
It doesn't even really say what started it. It just probably was that, hey, she didn't get served her favorite fruity Miami drink or something and just decided to go off.
Night, going to sleep. Enjoy the rest of your flight.
Agreed.
Just saying.
The poor male flight attendant probably, when she started biting on his shoulder, was probably like, "Get away from me!" Don't like.
No, that would have been an elbow to the face.
Yeah, I'd knock her out. I'd knock her out and then teabag her in front of the fucking captain.
Jesus,
go Call of Duty teabag.
you knock her out and start undoing your pants. What is he doing? Holy shit, he's teabagging.
That's what you get, bitch. What are you gonna bite now, fucker?
And she's gonna wake up and bite your nut.
She's gonna wake up and get fucking curb stomped. That's what she would do.
Yeah, you know what? Flight attendants don't get enough. They put up a lot of shit, man. I think all flight attendants should have. All flight attendants should have like a fishing rod with that real flexible end, so they can just smack you from like 4 feet away.
All right, Bill Engvall.
So as you get off the plane, everybody knows who fucked up because they get a big slash across their face. It's just a big red welt. Man, you should have been talking shit. Just saying.
Yeah, especially nowadays, everybody's got their own like weird fucking agenda.
Everybody thinks they're fucking more important than they are.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It seems like there's more and more story. Like the crazy chick that what was it a few months back? He's not even that guy right there. And it was like, I still want to know what the fuck she's talking about. And there's a rumor that she's not the person they have interviewing the person that was supposedly her is not the real person. Oh no, it's a whole thing. Look it up. They're like, that's not the real girl that was doing that. They have somebody that looks similar to her impersonating her. You can't really tell because the original video is like from a shitty cell phone. Because the actual girl is locked up in Area 51 somewhere because she's exposing secrets about the aliens.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they get you with that old hot tour.
Do you got another one, Steven?
No. That is it.
I was going to say, Jeff, you got anything before we take a quick break here?
I'm about to ruin your childhood, gentlemen. I got a little video for you. But before I get to it, well, this is fact. When we're all about, well, your orphanage would definitely show this. So when we were kids, we all watched Sesame Street, right?
Yeah.
At least you've seen it. Well, check 100%. This out.
It took me 15 years to realize there is a different Big Bird in every country. I was showing a friend Sesame Street, and he asked me why Big Bird wasn't green. It's because it's an American version. Check this out. This is Pino. He is from the Netherlands. He speaks Dutch. This is Abelardo Montoya. He is from Mexico. He speaks Spanish. This is Takada. He is from France. He speaks French. This is really interesting. This is Caponata. She is from Spain. She also speaks Spanish. Garibaldo. This one scares me. Anyways, look at all the other ones. This is Poopa.
So
okay,
go ahead.
Why the hell did the one from Spain look like the gobbledygooker from fucking WWE?
Well, the one from France, scary looking. So
I was gonna say,
the wife and I were talking about this the other day. They normally, when you like The Simpsons, they don't redo The Simpsons; they dub it. If you're watching, I don't know, How I Met Your Mother, they just dub it. They don't recreate the entire show. Sesame Street, since its infancy, has always had a different show, different production per country.
Yeah.
And like Big Bird is technically a 6-year-old canary. And when we grew up watching Big Bird was also dumb child, and you learned with him. And the wife and I were talking about this yesterday. She said the Mexican one, Arbelito, he was older and he taught you like a teacher. And she said Big Bird would show up, but they were like, well, Big Bird's a fucking idiot because he's always getting lost. He doesn't know anything. And she's like, I never realized he was 6 years old, like the viewer. They still have Grover. They still have, Bert and Ernie and all that stuff. There's a couple of different characters that different countries have. Like there's some that we have that they don't, ones they have that we don't. But like your Grover, your Bert and Ernie, your Elmo, they're still the same, just dubbed, or they use a Spanish speaker. But it's like complete production per country. And I found that just blew my mind fascinating.
I didn't even know. I didn't
Didn't really ruin my childhood, but you know.
Yeah, I was just saying, it didn't affect me none. But I didn't realize that there was different versions of Sesame Street all over the world.
Right? Yeah, that's what I said. Because like, if you watch How I Met Your Mother here on regular TV, it's just dubbed in Spanish. It's not like they built a whole new set and all that stuff.
Kind of makes you wonder if they had like a different one for fucking Teletubbies. God, can you imagine what those shows would have been like in different countries? Oh.
But you said they still had like Elmo and all that stuff.
Yeah, they have all the other characters.
But Big Bird was always the quote unquote star of Sesame Street. You know, like
Correct.
He's their number one guy. So I guess it kind of makes sense to have different variations.
But like
I didn't know
in Mexico, they didn't have Snuffleupagus. They had a version, but you never saw him. You just saw his trunk sticking through the wall like this.
Snuffleupagus is fucking horrifying.
That dude's awesome.
That dude's terrifying.
Yeah, you really want to ruin your childhood, Jarvis, since you brought up Teletubbies. I don't know, maybe you watched it growing up.
Yeah, look into that shit.
Look up the conspiracy theory. We don't have to go into
I bet.
We did a whole episode.
You want to ruin people's childhood? Go tell them why Eeyore is fucking depressed.
No, every quote unquote character on Winnie the Pooh supposedly has a mental illness represented.
Yeah.
But look up the fan theory or conspiracy of Teletubbies.
I think
that'll blow your
Alyssa
fucking
showed me
mind.
that one day.
Yeah, that'll blow your fucking mind. Like, holy shit, what the hell?
Man,
What in the hell? I would imagine Teletubbies would be the same everywhere because them dumb bitches didn't even really talk. They just made weird noises.
So
Benji, Wally's Wonderland, or the beginning precursor to Five Nights at Freddy's. Just saying.
Wally's Wonderland is so much better than Five Nights.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Willy's Wonderland rules.
No. Have you even watched either one of them?
Yes, I've watched Five Nights at Freddy's, even played the game.
Have you watched Wally's Wonderland or Willy's Wonderland?
That's the one with Nick Cage, right?
Yes. Just say no.
I haven't yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah.
But
So
I would
shut
not
up.
say that one's better than
You
the
haven't
other.
seen them.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna say one's better than the other, so fuck
No,
off.
but like, for example, and real quick here, I just pulled up a photo and it's loading forever. I don't know why it's taking so long. Here we go. These are the Mexican versions. So, we don't have Pancho. But they got Grover, they got the Count. Big Bird showed up occasionally. Elmo, Cookie Monster, Lola, I don't think we had, and Bert and Ernie. There's some other low-level characters that we didn't have, but these are Plaza Sésamo in Mexico. So it's kind of a weird thing. And, the wife and I were shooting videos back and forth to each other going, well, this is the Sesame Street I grew up with. And she's like, this is the Sesame Street I grew up with. And it's kind of like full-on sets. They didn't half-ass anything. But my theory comes down to, and correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't Sesame Street like public access?
Yeah,
that was on PBS.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
Yeah, but it's like it's like they don't copyright shit. So they like contacted each country. Well, you know what I mean? Like they didn't worry about somebody infringing on it. They basically called each country and said, hey, here's the shit, make your own version, and we'll all teach the kids together.
Yeah.
But
So what you're saying is Sesame Street was actually a positive thing worldwide.
Apparently, because I watched a full episode, well, not a full episode, I watched clips of Plaza Sésamo here in Mexico, and they were teaching about triangles and stuff like that. But
Billy Joel was on one of the episodes of fucking Sesame Street. Fuck.
But like,
Good God, Connor.
the intros are different. Oh, sorry, I said his name wrong. I just got yelled at. See that? Jarvis, Tanya says that the Teletubbies are the same in Mexico.
Okay.
It's just dubbed. So it's one of those weird things. See, Lola and Pancho, Tanya says, she loved them. And she grew up watching in the 90s. I grew up watching in the 80s. And it's the intros.
It had to be like Lola had to be part of the Mexican one because, granted, it's been fucking years since I remember.
But there was a couple of characters on the U.S. Sesame Street that I don't remember, like some dude with a weird bowler hat.
I was gonna say my favorite character from the Sesame Street was Mr. Noodle, the pedophile from Elmo's World.
Of course he would be.
Do you know who Mr. Noodle is?
Fuck no.
I think that's the guy I found. Like I found a character. I was like, I've never heard of that character.
Mr. Noodle is my favorite motherfucker on
the
Sesame
Count
Street.
Was mine.
I like the Count.
The Count was awesome.
So that's good.
So it's actually it's broadcast in 120 countries.
Well,
more than 30 international with more than 30 international versions and productions. And it's been produced by Sesame Workshop, formerly known as Children's Television Workshop. So it's the same company does it all over the world. So it's not like France is like,
okay. So they just set up production companies in each country. I see what you did.
What was Sesame Street the one that was done by Jim Henson, or was that the Muppets?
Well, that was the Muppets.
But
okay. Like if you, I can put in, I put in Sesame Street. I
know they tried to make the Muppets a big deal again, but then they kind of went back off the rails again.
Like I've never heard of Baby Bear. Guy Smiley, I barely remember. Hoots the Owl, I don't know who that is, but they show Kermit the Frog on here. So Kermit showed up on a couple of episodes at least.
But like, look up Mr. Noodle, old and new Mr. Noodle.
Oh, Bill Irwin is his name. Oh yeah, dude, he's kind of scary looking.
Used to be played by by Michael Jeter.
No, it says here you go. Here he is. That's Mr. Noodle right there, sir.
Yeah. So the one on the left is the.
Oh yeah, I know that guy.
The one on the right is the old one. The one on the right is played by
I know
Michael,
that guy.
Fucking, I just had
that
his name.
Oh, here you go. Played by. Well, it says
Michael
played by Bill Irwin. Well, this guy. I know who that guy is. That was the guy. He was in Sister Act. He played one of the priests in Sister Act 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of interesting. But yeah, it was like we talked about it for like 3 hours yesterday. The differences kind of blew my mind. But yeah, that's the story I got. It's just kind of weird and fascinating.
The original Mr. Noodle was played by. Well, it's not Bill Irwin. No, that was the original though. Fuck it.
Well,
who cares?
Yeah, it's one of those weird things.
Yeah. Connor, do you have any stories for us tonight?
Michael Jeter. That's what his name is. Michael Jeter. I knew it. I already said it once. Yeah. So. Shut the fuck up, you stupid little prick. God, you're such a fag.
Woo!
What'd I do?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm stoned and I feel like yelling at Chris. That was directed toward Glick. Anyway,
we're gonna take a real quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you want to take a real quick break, we'll.
Hey, Glick, why don't you take a real quick break and then we can come back?
Okay.
Hey, Connor, why don't you take a real quick? Take us to break, Connor.
Yeah, go ahead. Tough guy.
All right. It's really not that hard. Well, thanks for listening, man. We are going to take a real quick break. What do we want to listen to today? There, Glickarooski?
You surprised us, buddy.
No, you're taking us to break.
You pick it, sir.
Okay.
It's all you.
I will happily pick it.
You got your big boy pants on tonight.
Hey,
Yeah.
look, So follow us on all of our social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, or formerly known as Twitter, X now. What's the
We're
other one
just
we have?
going to break,
Instagram.
Connor. We're
Cool.
not ending the show.
Leave him
Yeah,
be.
I understand.
It's a
I
learning
understand.
curve. Let him be.
You know what? Suck a big fat cock there, Jiravishi. Jiravishi sucking the big fat cock.
We're going to listen to the AC/DC cover of Back in Black. We'll see you after break.
Yeah, so that was weird. I don't know why, but everybody was saying in the chat that there was no audio on that video.
I don't know. I was working on it.
Yeah, so that was weird. I don't know why. Everybody was saying in the chat that there's no audio.
I was trying to work on it.
Steven doesn't pick the music for the show, so that would be that big Sasquatch there.
No, I'm sorry. I blame Steven. He's the one that hit the button.
Yeah.
It's never done that for me, buddy. It's never done that to Glick. It's got to be you, buddy.
That's not true. There was actually a show where the music actually did not play.
Really? I don't know why, because I know I heard it through the headphones.
Yeah, I could hear it.
Yeah. So
yeah, it was coming out.
Yeah, well, I can't remember the name of the band. It is Iron Cross. Is the Iron Cross that sang that AC/DC. They're an excellent band. That chick is actually a former gymnast from Romania or some shit. Like medalist in the Olympics.
Calm down, Blazin. If anything, I'm Ricky. You're trying to say I'm Corey and Trevor from fucking Trailer Park Boys.
I've never seen Trailer Park Boys.
Pull the lever, Crump.
Another one. Another one. Another. Do you want a surprise or type?
Were you able to hear it? Tanya, could you hear that pull the lever, Crunk?
Yes.
Yeah, that's coming through. It was just that one song. We'll have to try another song later to test it. I can't get into it. It's just
I think for some reason it swapped brands right before the music was played, and then it came back over to this brand, so it cut the sound. It's happened before where we went to play something and you jump brands and then it's come back. So
I said you're the new Tony. Wow. Wow, that hurts.
Who's the new Tony?
Why? Because I'm eating? Unlike him who would fucking... Sorry.
You're eating on the show.
Connor was just eating on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's crippled, so we can't pick on him. Yeah, we let that rule go. I think that
anyways, welcome back to What the Fuck News, everybody. Oh man, let's get into some good stories, shall we?
What?
We got Jeff in the building. Jarvishi's here. Connor was here. Lord only knows where he's at or what he's doing at this present moment in time.
We have to wait before you continue. I have to let the people listening know because this once again somebody asked me, but is Connor really crippled? No, he is not, but he's close.
Someone really asked that question.
My wife is he really crippled?
Connor is actually really crippled, and he has no legs. He has prosthetic legs. Stop lying to people. Just tell them the goddamn truth. He's fucking crippled. He has no legs. Also, his brain don't fucking work. That's why we call him Sleepy Connor.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully. The Bluetooth
That's his legs connecting. So there you go.
Welcome back to What the Fuck News, everybody. It's a bit of a shit show tonight. We'll see if I can save it and correct this ship anyways. And then maybe when Connor comes back, if he comes back, he might not even know where he's at this point. He just wanders off sometimes.
He's rolling down the stairs. Please send help.
Yeah, he just wanders. But welcome back to What the Fuck News. Jarvishi's in the building. Jeff was in the building. Connor was in the building. I'm here. I'm Glick. You guys know that. Anyways, we'll get back into the news stories. We'd like to talk about news that makes us say, what the fuck? You would think after so many episodes, these guys would learn something, but don't worry. Daddy's here. Daddy's here to fix everything.
Bitch, please.
Learn how to do a goddamn what the fuck. I guess 4th of July, not only did we have dear old dad taking a mortar to his head, but we all know probably one of the most badass actors, former convict, got his career started by coincidence. He was wandering around a movie set and the director was like, he looks scary. We should hire him. And we all know him and love him. You know him from Dusk Till Dawn, Machete, and every other movie.
Danny Trejo?
Any other movie that he's badass in it. Danny Trejo, over the 4th of July weekend, was in a parade and got hit with a water balloon.
Yep.
He probably loved it. That dude is like
72-year-old Danny Trejo. What does he do? Oh, not to go, ha, 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 I got hit with a water balloon. No, he jumps out of the car he's riding in and goes and gets into a fight with said water balloon thrower. Thankfully, some of Danny's friends were with him, and they were thinking a little bit more clear and split up the fight. Well, afterwards, Danny said that the water balloon thrown at him. Why? Because it was a racially motivated attack. Because
give me a fucking break.
No.
You just went down 2 notches in my book.
No, I refuse to believe that Machete would go down that road. Refuse to believe it.
That's the report, and it's just like, really, you're at a parade.
Wow.
How many other water? If there was only one water balloon, and if that's the new tactics of the racist is water balloons,
I'm in. Let's have a race war because that sounds like
Like, can somebody please single me out when it's 100 degrees out and be like,
"Oh,
we don't like Sasquatchians, we don't like your kind," and hit me with a water balloon? Because that would feel refreshing.
What's the next thing for fucking racially motivated things? They come up with those fucking fans that spray the water on you.
Well, have you ever seen the video of Tom Cruise? He's on the red carpet and this joke podcaster asks him a question and then squirts it. Like the microphone has a water fountain in it and squirts him. And Tom Cruise literally just dresses him out. Why would you do that? That's so rude. It was like, what the fuck?
Shut up, bro. It was a joke. Calm down. Stop taking yourself so goddamn seriously.
Benji does have a fact there.
California.
Well, I get it. But at the end of the day, Danny Trejo, the Billy Badass, like the one guy, like he'll be able to take a joke.
Evidently not.
I mean, was the guy heard screaming, "Go back to Mexico, you filthy Mexican," and it was like, bang, and hit him in the back with a water balloon?
Why is it got to be in the back? Like he was running away?
Because then it would be, then his back would be wet.
One would pick a pocket, sir.
Okay. Get the low-hanging fruit now.
I'm just saying, like, really, it's a water balloon. And again, if that's the new racial tactic for racial attacks, please sign me up to be discriminated against and feel free to throw that me all day.
Yeah. If it's 100 degrees outside, I will be the attack of all the races. Because fuck that.
Hey, while you're at it, maybe if you don't like my kind, bring me a steak and potato. That would really hurt my feelings.
Oh, God damn.
We hate you, cracker. Enjoy your steak, medium rare, just the way you are. You son of a bitch.
I whispered fire.
You. Well, however, yes, I was going to get to that point too. However, Danny did have, and Danny is an avid dog lover. We all know that. And for as big and tough and, well, he's not very, and scary as he is, he loves Chihuahuas. And he had this little Chihuahua for like 13 years, and it died a couple days before the parade or whatever. So I don't think that excuses your action.
That's like, you know, my wife left me. I'm going to stab you in the face because you looked at me wrong. You know, that has nothing to do with the guy that threw the water balloon, you know?
I mean, Jeff did one time become a part-time chiropractor.
It was racially motivated.
Yeah.
Danny's got some things going on in his world. Let's hope for the best for Danny.
That doesn't excuse him for saying something stupid because someone threw a water balloon.
Yeah, but once again, here's the thing. By doing that, by coming out with the racially motivated attack, he gets away with it.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, he's the victim. So I get that.
Later comes out it was another Mexican that threw the water balloon at him.
I mean, it was in California.
Facts.
Chances are.
Facts.
In other racial news.
Oh God.
And I'm kind of torn about this because this seems a little illegal and kind of entrapment-ish, but up in Detroit, a man is suing a company for racial discrimination.
Oh, good God!
Why?
So
He's white.
a black man filed an employment discrimination lawsuit against a hotel in Detroit, Michigan, alleging that the hotel only offered him a job interview after he changed his name on his resume. Isn't that falsification?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, that's kind of, once again, you're playing the victim, but you did something wrong.
Yeah. According to the lawsuit obtained by CNN, Dwight Jackson filed a lawsuit against Shinola Hotel on July 3rd, alleging he was denied a job he applied as Dwight Jackson, but later offered an interview when he changed his name to John Dabrowski.
I'm not mad at the name, but he went. Wait, what's his real name?
Yeah,
Dwight Jackson.
Okay, once again, does not sound like a white dude.
This just reeks of the Dave Chappelle one where he's the blind KKK member.
It's like Barry White was not a white dude. Just saying.
So I mean, I'm just saying, like, when you fill out a job application, you have to be truthful, right? Like that.
Well, I don't think you can get in trouble for it unless you get hired.
How much is he suing for?
50.
So it doesn't say.
If this guy's asking for $1 million, they should
Well,
just pay
that's
the
the
court
thing.
$1 million just to hear
Wait, he's in Detroit?
Yeah.
So technically he is a minority. Just saying.
Not in Detroit.
White guy in Detroit? Yeah.
It's a black guy. He's a black guy.
Oh, I thought he was a white dude.
No. Yeah, it doesn't say how much he's asking for in the lawsuit.
Good Lord, Jeff.
well, there's a whole fucking TV show about the Johnsons, and they're white, and they live next door to the Johnsons, who are black. I'm just saying. Yeah, but it's like, at the end of the day, you didn't get the job, dude. You're probably fucking scumbag. You can't work anyways. Like Connor, I'm not gonna hire him to run marathons.
Where's that?
Is that racially motivated? No, it's just facts.
Because he's a cripple and let me out of his wheelchair.
So technically, check this out because I'm curious about it, because technically lying on a job application is generally not a criminal offense.
There you go. So,
but it can depend on the circumstances. Some factors that can affect the consequences of lying on a job application include intentionally lying on a job application.
Yeah, it's like entrapment.
Whether the lie was intentional or careless, harm if the employee or others were harmed as a result of the lie. They're going to be harmed financially.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you that.
Company and state policies, the policies of the company and state where the job is located. So, I mean, depending upon where you are, it varies. And it also says in some cases, lying on a job application could be considered fraud or misrepresentation, which are crimes. For example, if an applicant lies about having a college degree or other educational credentials.
Understood.
They could, in some states, fraud can be considered a misdemeanor, blah, blah, blah.
Well, because like we've all had those sweepstakes fill outs that we fill out as Seymour Butts, and when it says sex, yes please, because like if you do that, you don't want the job in the first place.
Yeah. Other legal issues that could arise from lying on a job, civil liability. An employer could sue for fraud if they relied on the lies when hiring or determined compensation. Loss of license and certifications. So I mean, false identity, lying about your name, work authorization status, or background check often violates the law. So lying about your name often violates the law.
Jail for that? What are you in jail for? I lied on a job application.
Yeah. So
Well, and that's the thing. If you're lying on your application, you're really trying to get the job. It sounds like he was trying to trap them.
I mean, I've never lied on a job application, but I mean, completely changing your name.
It sounds like I'm trying to play a victim here.
It sounds like entrapment. It sounds like somebody needed attention, and he's getting the attention that he wanted. Mommy and daddy didn't love him enough. I don't know. Maybe his daddy went out for milk and never came back 30 years later, whatever the case may be. But
yeah,
I think this is a sword. I mean, this could go either way.
Yeah, he could end up owing the company money. Like they could countersue because he lied on an application. Once again, however, the other side of that same coin is the story from Liar Liar. The guy breaks into the house and hurts himself breaking into the house and then sues the homeowner and gets away with it.
Happened in real life.
Yeah. So it's one of those things.
It's a double-edged sword. I mean, at the end of the day, maybe the reason, and as it said, the guy applied for several positions. It doesn't say if they interviewed him for one of those positions that he just wasn't qualified.
Well, and that's the thing.
And that's why they were like, and that's why they were just fucking ignoring, or they just know him and knew that they didn't. There's so many variables in this situation.
Well, which one came first, his real name application or the fake name application? Because if I interview you as Chris Glick and then you come back as Sasquatch Jones, and I'm like, I recognize this motherfucker.
He didn't. So they said he didn't get interviewed when he filled out the application with Dwight Jackson. So then he filled out the application with the fake name, and he got the interview.
Sorry, White Jackson sounds like a fake name, but
I mean, Dwight Jackson, you could go either way.
Oh, D. White. I thought you said White.
No, Dwight.
No, D. White. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you could honestly go either way with that, but
yeah,
it's one of those things where we're not getting the full story. At the end of the day, we're not getting the whole story.
They'll probably settle out of court.
Probably.
Like, here's $50, or we'll give you a janitorial gig.
In other news, Florida. A little bit of parenting advice here. Don't take parenting advice first and foremost from Michael Jackson. Daytona Beach, a man was arrested for dangling his 2-year-old over a balcony and fumbling the baby.
Instead of this guy.
Whoa, wait, Steven. He dropped
the baby 2 stories. The baby's fine. Well, I mean, got some bumps and bruises, and
I would hope so.
Probably going to need therapy, down the road. But fortunately, the baby's fine. But yeah,
did he bounce off a canvas like Indiana Jones? This crowd surfing. I agreed. Like, I can't see myself doing that. Like, hey, everybody, look at my baby. I'm holding it 2 stories, because I'm afraid to pick up a child a foot off the ground because Butterfingers. But what were you going to say, Steven? Because I had to have that emphasized.
Can we not try this, man? Can we just go to execution?
Well, okay, I get it.
Because no, you're going to dangle your child over the fucking balcony. And
no, but we've all been on, like, you go to a rest area like over the Grand Canyon, they got like a railing. You set your kid on there. Like, you have your kids sit on it so they can see. It could have been something like that. I'm going to set him, and then oh shit. Oh, Billy! Say, somebody bring me my kid. That could have happened.
Yeah. Like Benji said, thank goodness the kid is okay.
Yeah, agreed.
So,
but it could have been a bit of Butterfingers as he's trying to set the kid on the balcony ledge. But once again, I'm always afraid. Like, I'm afraid to set my kids on my shoulders because they tend to do this and lean back, and you're like, hey, I don't have the center of gravity anymore. So yeah, it Do you have more to the story than this? Like, did the guy do an interview or something? Like, my bad, or like, my bad.
No.
You're forgiven. But it's like
we talked with the shaken parent today, and he said, "I thought I had better grip."
I have Parkinson's. What are you gonna do? Sorry. I was gonna say, is there more to the story?
31-year-old man was arrested after allegedly dropping. Oh, it was a 4-year-old. Sorry, 4-year-old off the second floor of a Daytona Beach resort. According to an affidavit from the police department, the man identified as Brandon Gilmore is now facing felony charge of aggravated child abuse. Obviously,
yeah.
But aggravated. That sounds like he tried to do a TED too.
According to the records from the Daytona Beach police, Gilmore met the mother of the toddler approximately 5 hours before the incident. So doesn't even sound like it's his fucking
Not
kid.
even his kid.
The man
He's like, this chick's hot, but this kid's getting in the way.
The man said he was taking the child outside to play and scare him a little bit, then proceeded to hold the child upside down by his legs over the balcony. Suge Knight Vanilla Ice style.
Damn.
Witnesses say Gilmore then dropped the toddler head first, letting him fall 2 stories to the ground. He was just swinging and playing with them. Dasani Bentley, who witnessed the troubling incident, said, and then he let him go. And he had him by 1 foot. And then the kid slipped right out of his hands and fell directly on his head on the concrete below.
Jesus.
Gilmore told the officers that he held the child over the balcony. He did not expand any further on his involvement. Bentley said the child took a pretty hard hit. You think?
No shit.
Head first, right into the concrete. I think that's good.
That kid looks like Stewie now.
Yeah.
Got that head, boy.
You like how I do that? You like how I do that, baby? Little Suge Knight reference?
Yeah, but it's one thing to like what I said. You're setting the kid on the balcony. Oh shit! But this dude was like, hey, you guys seen Ted too?
So this
surveillance video. There's surveillance video of the hotel. Caught the whole thing.
Oh God, I want to see that. Do you have a clip?
I don't have the video.
No, they're probably still checking it.
Oh, let my Google work. Where did this happen in Florida?
Yeah, Daytona. The child was rushed to the hospital as a trauma alert based on the seriousness of the fall. According to the police, the child suffered blunt force trauma to the head, clearly, obviously. Witness said absolutely devastating. I don't even know how to react if that was my own. Department of Children and Families took a report. Gilmore is now charged with aggravated child abuse and is being held at the county jail. Where the hell did it? I just seen. But fortunately, no major injuries to the child, nothing lifelong. The kid was actually released, I think, the next day from the hospital. So thank God the baby wasn't hurt. But Florida man doing Florida man shit.
Yeah, that's some Florida man shit.
So this guy literally said he was gonna take the kid and scare it.
Well, yeah, you know that oh, you almost fell kind of thing. That I get. But this dude was like,
he thought he
I'm
wanted
gonna
to be
scare you.
he wanted to be Arnold from Commando and be like, hey, remember when I told you I was gonna kill you last? Yeah,
No.
I lied.
Yeah, so not even his kid. So if I was the father of that kid, I would be doing something to get myself locked up in the county jail with him and be having a conversation with him.
Just pay the bail or pay the guard to look the other way. Give him like $20. I'm sure.
Put me in the cell for 15 minutes.
Give me 5 minutes.
Maybe even 4. So I found a bunch of videos, but they don't show the actual security footage. I put in Florida baby dropped off balcony.
Yes, that's
and yeah, Michael Jackson did do it, but at the end of the day, he was like, "Oh shit, my bad." It was staged, not staged 2 seconds. This dude was like, hey, look at this. I can hold a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. His sock came off,
Exactly. Well,
what an asshole.
And other 4th of July news.
Oh,
I never understood this competition every 4th of July. I don't. It makes no sense to me, or any other competition of its kind. But the food eating competitions, and every 4th of July they have the Nathan's hot dog, and Joey Chestnut owns it, and there's some Asian guy that is like
dominates.
Well, there's a scandal afoot.
This is the story I told where the guy got kicked out.
No, that's Joey Chestnut. That's Joey Chestnut. There's another scandal afoot.
Another one? Competitive eating is a thing.
The MLE, the Major League Eating. I didn't even know that was a thing. They think that's a fucking sport. Major League Eating.
Hey, fuck you. I will dominate that fucking sport, sir. I could definitely eat more.
You know what? Put your money where your fucking mouth is. They get 11 minutes to eat as many hot dogs as they possibly can. And the guy who won ate like 55 or 60 of them or some shit like that.
I won't.
The lady who won the women's competition, she's like a 300-time champion. Lady's as big as my leg. I don't know where she puts it all at. She set a new women's record by eating 51 hot dogs. So Big Mouth McGillicuddy, before you start biting more than you can chew, just know at 11, 12 minutes.
Wait, you got to eat the bun too? Or just the dog?
Yeah, it's dog, bun, and everything.
Too? Yeah, the bun's hard part.
Yeah. So watch what you say before I put you up. Before I'd be like,
what, like you're going to join the fucking NFL tomorrow? Fuck you.
No, but I'm also not telling an NFL player that I could dominate their profession.
It's eating.
Okay. All right. Next Wednesday night, I'm going to put you on the clock. I'm going to give you 12 minutes and see how many hot dogs you can eat.
I can't buy that many hot dogs. I can eat a pack of hot dogs in 11 minutes.
That's maybe only 8 hot dogs in a pack. The winner ate 55.
That's a lot.
55 hot dogs.
That'd be a lot of hot dogs.
Dude, could you imagine the fucking heartburn afterwards? Though?
No, not really, because at the end of the day, Blick seen me eat 4 Big Macs on the show.
And I think the last place guy had like 30 some hot dogs. So that was the first place was 55.
I could do 30. I could do 30.
In 11 minutes?
Maybe an hour.
Maybe 12.
12 minutes? Go buy 30 hot dogs and buns.
And honestly, the buns is the hard part, dude. Because that's the part that fills you up.
They put them in water.
Like the winner was trying to scarf as many and he was taking, and it was all coming out. Like it looked like he was vomiting. It was like
okay. So
come on now.
Like I've seen people, they eat all they've done these competitions and they eat all the dogs. Then they take the buns and soak them in water and like suck it up.
Yeah.
Like it's a fucking soup.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
So yeah.
I don't know if I could do that.
Anyways,
I could, but
the lady who won, her husband is a competitive eater as well. He was in said competition. Well, I guess there's potential new video that has come out, and some of the other competitors are saying that he cheated and that he was actually grabbing empty plates from the guys beside him to say that he ate more than what he actually ate.
Oh, okay. So you're all sitting in a row. Me and Steven are next to me. Steven puts his empty plates to me. Well, look at that. I just ate another one. Steven didn't eat that fucking plate. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Because
I would totally do that to Steven.
I don't know how many.
But I just steal your hot dogs in general. Give me that fucking hot dog.
I don't even know if the turd would bother me, because at some point in time, at me eating that many hot dogs that fast, again,
eating that many hot dogs is not that hard.
It's so weird to me because, and then you look at the competitors.
Yeah.
Most of them, like the guy who came in fourth, who's accused of cheating, he's a jack dude. His wife, who is like a 4 or 5 time, 9 time, whatever champion, and I don't know how many times she's won in a row. She's not much bigger than my leg.
Yeah. Them little guys, man, we can put it away, boy.
Yeah, like the whole
like you don't see 300-pound dudes winning eating contests.
Yeah,
very often.
It blows my mind, and now that it's a professional sport as well.
Well, it also they train. Like there was a guy on TikTok. He trains by going to Chinese restaurants, all you can eat buffets, and clearing the fucking buffet.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked.
Oh yeah, like these guys go to all you can eat night at Hooters, and Hooters is like, we'll pay you to fucking leave. I've seen it. Like,
I can only imagine.
The one guy got kicked out of the Chinese restaurant and then sued the restaurant because he was like, it says all you can eat, doesn't say the time limit. Dude was there for like 6 hours.
A lot of restaurants, a lot of the all you can eat buffets. If you look now, they've put in like the fine print that I'll be there for an hour.
Yeah, it's like an hour and a half time limit.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, so that you had the Joey Chestnut shit before it, where he is signed with the vegan hot dog. I don't know, like hot dogs by themselves hot dogs by themselves are not that good. They're not
They're not good for you either.
Gotta have sauerkraut.
You gotta have the condiments. You gotta have ketchup or relish or mustard or my favorite, the chili cheese dog. I mean, you're not just gonna eat a hot dog and bread on its own and be like, that's actually kind of delicious,
right?
Chili cheese.
Let alone go a vegan route.
Yeah, vegan anything.
So that happened before the competition with Joey Chestnut because he signed with the vegan hot dog company or whatever. And they're like, look, we're an all fucking beef, whatever, world's famous Nathan hot dogs, man. Get your fucking weird vegan shit out of here. We don't care how many times you won. We don't care how good you are. Get the fucking stepping, Joey. But now you got this cheating scandal. Da-da-da.
Really a cheating scandal? I mean,
where's Horatio at when you need him?
Yeah.
He's the real wiener.
We're gonna he really took the dog out of the bun. Yeah. I wonder how what kind of money is in that.
Oh, there's a lot of money in it.
He sure is a hot dog. Cut. Fired. He never fails, though. Never fails. That boy can't say nothing without taking those glasses off. This is good hot dog. I wonder if that dude has sex and he's like, "You are welcome."
Had better.
Good game.
How was it for you? I've had better.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so this guy's being accused of stealing plates to make it look like he ate more than what he actually did.
But once again, that's easily debunked because I'm sure they video this shit because at the end of the day, it's not like I went to my room and ate 57 hot dogs.
Honestly, we are literally up in arms as a nation over people eating fucking hot dogs.
Oh, no. Hey. That's on you, Steven.
like there's people in this fucking world that are like,
what I'm doing. It's what the fuck news. It's in the news. And it makes you go,
no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there is literal people up in arms over this stupid bullshit.
No, but like I'm talking like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of prize money. Some of these fucking competitions.
Oh, I'm
sure. Like some of these eaters, they'll make like $200K a year.
I'm sure Joey Chestnut's up in the millions.
Oh yeah.
I mean, well, let's see. Let's do a real quick.
Hey, how many supermarkets can you open a year?
Yeah.
The Joey Chestnut vegan supermarket.
What is Joey Chestnut's net worth?
Net worth. Yeah. Curious.
Joey Chestnut reportedly makes is worth a little over $3 million, and his annual salary is $500,000 a year. The 16-time champion This motherfucker's a 16-time champion, a millionaire for putting wieners in his mouth.
Hey, Glick, we have a new.
I do it for free. I do it for free. God damn it, this is bullshit. No,
Hey,
I mean, I'm just saying, boys, we should all just buy hot dogs every week and train to eat a shit ton of hot dogs. $500K a year? Fuck you. I will eat hot dogs every day.
Then you do that.
You stay broke, Steven. I'm gonna eat a bunch of fucking hot dogs.
I'm fine staying broke.
Fucking give me a lifetime supply of mustard. Lifetime supply of sauerkraut. I'm ready to rock.
That is your diet. Hate to break it to you, your heart's not gonna really take it much.
Yeah, because I eat so fucking healthy now.
Well,
I mean, Jesus.
That's like fucking.
I've eaten an entire pizza on the show. It's not like I'm the picture of health.
In 2022, they said his net worth was $4 million.
Jesus.
And he's a full-time competitive eater. So he does like asparagus competitions, pie competitions, watermelon.
I'm not mad at the pie.
No, the pie one.
Whatever.
Although the problem, well, you got those guys on like the man versus food guy. You know, there's people that do that shit on TikTok. They go around and they find these the burger challenge where it's a burger the size of my fucking head, and you're like, you got 1 hour to finish it. I just saw a guy the other day. There's this ice cream parlor in like Iowa or some shit, and they call it the kitchen sink. They literally serve it in a sink, and it's an ice cream pile.
So
and
Joey
got an hour to eat it.
Joey Chestnut's record, 11.5 minutes for the hot dog competition. Their big boy, 76 hot dogs.
That motherfucker.
Holy fuck.
I bet you can call him for a good time. Just saying. That's a lot.
No shit, it's a lot.
Like I don't think I could eat 76 hot dogs in a week.
But that's in one sitting. That's not over time, right?
Yeah, it's 11 and a half minutes.
11.5 minutes. 11.5 minutes.
Well, we've seen those videos where the guy swallows the hot dog whole. Have you seen those videos?
No.
Like the dude's, oh my God, oh, I'm about to blow your fucking mind, dude.
No, I'm good. I don't actively look out.
No. It's not a gross thing. It's like I've seen a couple chicks do it too. It's like they have zero gag reflex.
Yeah, so have I.
Connor's not here. He can't defend himself.
You only wish, Glick.
I mean, inhaling
hot dogs in 11 minutes. Holy fuck.
I mean, like I think like McDonald's and I think Burger King, they have the 2-bite challenge. Like, can you eat a Big Mac in 2 bites, or the giant Whopper in 2 bites? That's something that's on the internet. Anywho, from one wiener to another, I have to meet our mandatory penis conversation.
Yes. By the way, I have a video of how Chestnut eats. I'm going to show you, boys.
You have a what?
I got a video. I found a video. Go ahead and tell your penis story, and I'll upload this video.
Go ahead. Wait, you're not gonna interrupt my penis story with your fucking Joey Chestnut hoovering 76 hot dogs.
Well, this is just a random clip of his.
Well, just get it up there, Pedro.
Give me a second here, Pedro.
Like I said, the whole world of competitive eating, it boggles my mind.
More power to him, I guess.
So this is a competition he did where he ate 60. I didn't get a chance to read it. 62 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
He ate a lot of hot dogs.
It's loading, and it's going to play it in 2 seconds here. Processing. Oh, my God. Should have done this earlier. Here we go.
I was under the impression we were just going to eat hot dogs and not have the other beater jerseys. You know, Coney Island is the birthplace of quiet luxury, and these jerseys, believe it or not, are Luro P. That's the marker to watch. And then, obviously, you know, did that delay? Will that impact?
I have a hard time even watching this stuff without wanting to throw up.
Yeah, it kind of makes it gross. Do you see what he's doing with the bun? He's sticking it in the water.
3, 2, 1. 62 hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes for his 16th win. I give you the #1 ranked eater in the world, Joey Chestnut.
By the way, his nickname is Jaws.
Also, add Joey Chestnut to my list. You, sir, are still not as good of a champion as I am.
Oh, good.
I want to see you eat 60 hot dogs.
29-time champion, baby. Guess you're lucky if I eat 3 hot dogs.
I said.
And Glick's 27 or 30 championships still don't mean shit.
I agree. That's a lot of hot dogs. But he's literally took the hot dog out of the bun in one hand, shove it in his mouth. Oh, please. And then with the other hand, he takes the bun and dips it in his water.
Yeah.
And then
or like
that's the part I'm out.
The guy who won this year, he like shoved like 4 buns in his mouth and he's looking like a chipmunk, and then he just takes the water. And I don't know how that counts because he takes the water and pours it, and then it's just all coming out of his mouth like this weird like bread.
All right. It's just, next.
Like I don't even like when my cake touches my ice cream, let alone watery bun. I hate you have cake and ice cream, and the ice cream melts a little bit and gets your cake too moist. Gross.
I prefer. I mean, I don't know. I'm not. That don't bother me. But I'm not like eating a cheeseburger and dipping it in my Pepsi before I take it.
Agreed. Yeah. Although.
Yeah.
You know what? Plan for tomorrow.
Yeah. Right. Let's take a real quick break, and hopefully we
is Connor still alive?
I think he's helping his wife or laying down. He did say he was pretty zonked out.
Up, yeah. He probably fell asleep.
He's probably laying on the floor.
Heather Nikki, if he's in the yard, at least videotape it.
He's playing with the kids.
We'll take a real quick break here. We'll come back. I got mandatory penis stories. Don't worry, guys. I got it covered.
Good.
I know you guys want to hear them. You guys look forward to hearing.
Dude, after last week, and the dude serving up his penis, it's gonna be hard to top, buddy. I'm sorry.
Oh well, I'm not saying I'm gonna top it. I'm just saying.
I think last Saturday I remember someone firing me from this show. I think it's time for me to be fired from this show.
Fire yourself already.
Yeah.
Just
be a man.
Be like Batman.
Be like Batman. Good God, Jeff.
Batman didn't wait for the cops. He took care of it himself.
Fuck.
Be like
that. Anyways, we're going to take a real quick break. We'll be right back. Got a little Blacktop Mojo with Rewind. Hopefully we have audio this time.
See what I have to deal with?
Rewind to yesterday morning when we were fine, before we knew the world would end. If I told you we could go back to that moment again, would you drop everything, take my hand and follow? You choose yesterday or tomorrow. Sunshine, morning light creeping in. White lies, I don't know what to say again. It's illusion, better than the promise we give. When I love you, for some reason seems hollow. Would you choose yesterday or tomorrow? Don't speak now, live in the moment, babe. One inside. I think I know the answer you give in your eyes. Can tell you barely holding me in when I'm at you. We radiated light from within, but with you died up, and now it's time to swallow. Did you choose yesterday or tomorrow? Don't speak now, live in the moment, babe. One word and everything's changed. Take it, I can take it, we lose everything we know. Fight back tears as it take place. It comes on wild, goes in and out of phase. Hysteria is screaming in the sound, don't sound the same anymore. Rewind the track away back before we knew the Don't speak now, live in the moment, babe. One word and everything's changed. Take it, I could take it, we lose everything we know. Fight back tears as it take place. It comes on wild, goes in and out of phase. Hysteria is screaming in the sound, don't sound the same anymore. Rewind the track away back before we knew the words. Rewind the track away back before we knew the words.
Is there a little Blacktop Mojo for your ear holes? Go ahead and check those guys out. Give them a follow. They are on all social media and everywhere you stream music, all at Blacktop Mojo. Let them know we sent you. I just found out today that apparently they're doing 2 shows in Ohio at the end of the month.
Good for them.
Like,
I don't think they
one
ever.
of the places they're doing a show at is the music venue right behind my building that I work in.
Oh, there you go.
I'm like, son
There
of
you
a
go.
bitch. If I'd have known sooner, I would have got tickets.
When's the concert?
It's Tuesday, the 23rd.
Ah,
And I was like, man, if I'd have known sooner.
you got to follow their schedule.
Tried to lock in some tickets, but anywho, welcome back to What the Fuck News, everybody. Jerry Rishi's here, GF is here, and you guys know me. I'm Click, and we still have no idea where Connor is.
Shall we
I
check
don't
on
think
him?
Connor knows where he is either. Good news is,
still there.
good news is he probably didn't get very far because he has no legs.
Agreed.
So,
He crawled his way.
so
Yes,
nonetheless,
I came.
nonetheless, welcome back to What the Fuck News. If you're not already, give us a follow. We are on all the social medias: Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok. We do shows live on YouTube, Twitch, Xbox, X, and we come live on your Xbox. If you're watching us on YouTube or Twitch on your Xbox, we go live on your Xbox or on your PlayStation. But you can watch the shows live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and X, and you can listen anytime, any place, wherever you listen to podcasts at, all at the Nonsensical Network, or simply go to bio.link/Nonsensical Network. It's right down there at the bottom of your screen. It's been scrolling all night, ladies and gentlemen. Give us a follow, give us a like, and give us a share if you'd be so kind. We greatly appreciate that. We do enjoy you guys hanging out and listening to us. We do have shows most of the nights during the week live. We have a network of shows, if you will. Not a network of channels like some people, but actual different shows every day of the week almost.
A little something for everybody.
we'll get back to the every day a week eventually. We got to work out a few kinks and then shuffle the deck. I guess we're gonna shuffle the deck up a little bit and move some things around. But it's called evolution and growth and change. Sometimes you got to change things up to be better. And that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do here at the Nonsensical Network. Unfortunately, talking shit is no longer with us. R.I.P. to the guys. It was an unfortunate accident that they were involved in.
Yep.
And involved
shit to the wrong person. They fucked around and found out.
It involved a 1986 Woodchuck station wagon and a trip to the inner city.
They were taking the old Queen family truckster.
Roll them up.
As the moose said, the park's closed.
Who should have told you outside?
Yeah, sorry.
It was an unfortunate accident. It was a lover's quarrel. I think the official police report was murder suicide.
It's not been confirmed.
Mark murdered Brian and killed himself. I'm not sure, but we wish their families the best.
No,
go long.
Once again, we say things. That doesn't mean it's true, folks. I'm talking to you, Blazin. I'm talking to you, Blazin. I'm not been eaten by a chupacabra.
Or has he?
I heard that it was a jealous fit of rage. I don't know all the details yet. We're still trying to as we know more details, we'll let you guys.
I know. I'll give you the real story. They threw a water balloon at Danny Trejo. And Danny Trejo was like, "That's breakfast," and beat them to death.
And if by some divine miracle they are still alive, you can watch them on Thursdays.
I wish you would stop trying to change the narrative. I'm just trying to tell the truth out here and let people know they're no longer with us. Rest in power, friends. Rest in power.
They're dead.
Good God.
I'll pour
for everything. It goes bad. He's like, they're dead. Yeah. It's not a conspiracy theory.
Had to fire Jaravici later down the road. He's dead. Yeah.
Trust me. If you stop showing up on shows, I don't have to say anything. Everybody's just going to assume that you hung yourself because of the amount of times that you said you were going to hang yourself.
Facts.
And when they ask me, I'm going to go, "Yep, he did." You want to see the video?
Yeah, we had it. It happened live.
It's going to be like that Elvis Presley thing. Rare Jaravici sighting. That's not Jaravici, okay? He died. Get over it.
Yeah, get over it. No.
Wait, are you trying to compare yourself to Elvis?
No, I'm just saying.
That's click level crazy, buddy. That's click level crazy. You can't do that.
Jeff, I'm just saying. If that ever did happen, there would be people out there that would be trying to figure out if I'm still alive or not.
Jeff,
maybe Alyssa.
Jeff,
she'd be the first one to know if I was dead.
The people he's talking about are in his head.
Yeah, 100%.
It's the voices in his head. Shh, gotta whisper.
They talk to me. They understand. They talk.
Calm down, Randy Orton.
Could be worse. You could talk back. That's what I do. I have an argument with them. It's fun.
Trust me, you're more like a gardener snake than you are a viper.
Be like the time Randy Orton tried to do his wake up taunt and he fucking dislocated his shoulder. I dislocate both shoulders trying to do that.
Yeah, Eddie, let's get back into. Got a couple more stories for you here, and I know I gotta meet the mandatory penis story. So I got you.
It's not a good show if we don't have a penis on the show.
We really don't, but evidently we have fascination with that, and yeah.
I just want to start this with saying, just because there's a hole does not mean you should try to put something in said hole.
Did he get consent?
48-year-old man should have known better. Plenty old enough to know better. Was left in agony after sticking in a SIM card extractor tool.
Oh my God!
Electric paper, cable, and rubber band into his penis.
Okay, I'm trying to do a visual, and I can't. I'm drawing a blank.
Can we get like a Gordon Ramsay voiceover for this part? Oh.
Ah. So he.
Well, there's your visual, Jeff.
There's your visual, Jeff. That's the X-ray.
Thank you. I will not sleep for a month.
Oh.
Step away from the computer equipment.
A man was left in extreme pain after shoving a SIM card extractor tool, an electrical cable, and a rubber band into his penis.
How else is he supposed to get the gerbil out? I'm just saying.
What? He thought it was gonna fucking tickle?
Well, no. There is a fetish where people shove shit down their.
No, I know that, but the guy thinking it wasn't gonna fucking hurt. Like what?
It's called sounding. They take a metal rod and they shove it into your pee-pee hole.
Oh.
And then they take another little thing, like a little fork thing, and they hit it. It's called sounding. Go watch the videos, Jarvis.
I'm good.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I don't know.
That.
I don't know. It beats the hell out of me. I don't understand why I know half the shit that I know, especially when it comes to sticking things in your penis. Because even as a child, I knew that you should not stick things in there.
Glick, we've seen a thing or two because
try anything once except something up my dick hole. I'm sorry.
Yeah. The 48-year-old from Indonesia told this. I'm gonna call him out. I'm gonna say this is a fucking lie. This is a bold-faced fucking lie. He told the doctors that he had never inserted any foreign objects into his penis before. I'm
calling a lie because let's be honest, and I'm not saying I'm fucking hung like Steven over here, Mr. I'm a porn star, but I would struggle putting a 9-penny nail down my piss hole. You know, it's not that big.
Not only that, but when you get caught doing something, it's never the first time you've done it. That's just 100%. The first time you got caught.
Yeah, let's be honest.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like. But anyway, so the man sought help after he found it increasingly difficult to urinate, telling the medics that he was left dribbling. Blood and urine tests suggested
there's a basketball joke in there somewhere.
Check this out. This is just he fucked himself up, man. Blood and urine tests suggested that an unidentified man had kidney failure and a UTI.
Wow,
however,
no shit.
An X-ray of his pelvis then showed the object and a shadow resembling a wire lodged inside him.
Oh, okay. I get something like
I'll show you this visual. Oh God, I'll show you this visual aid again here, real quick.
Nope, I'm good.
Close your eyes, Steven.
Well, maybe I am.
You virgin.
So where I show you this visual aid here again.
Shut up, Jeff.
and if you see in the second picture, there's an arrow pointing right here.
Yeah.
That bottom arrow is the electrical cord that's in his penis that's dangling close to the end.
Dude, I have the weird I have the weird question. What gauge of wire?
Just says electrical cord. I'm assuming probably like a US, like the same.
Yeah, like
or something,
like a headphone jack kind of thing. That's not an easy task because cables flex.
So they did the X-ray and they found the stuff lodged in there. Doctors say the presence of a metal object saw him develop a bladder stone, which can cause painful symptoms. Surgeons who removed the stone, which measured 3 by 5 centimeters, said the SIM card tool was at its core. So here you go, Jeff or Steven. They go on to describe sounding is when men insert items into the opening of their penis to enhance their sexual pleasure. It usually involves specially designed tools made out of glass or metal.
Can I stick something in your penis?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Ow, you will be on the other end of that.
That's a good way to get killed.
How about your butthole?
No, again, you will be on the other end of that knife. I will be coming
However,
out.
I will pay to watch his face as you shove something up his ass because I
Yeah.
want to watch him cry.
The doctors went on to say that men who are interested in sounding should buy the proper tools and the equipment and get proper instructions before sticking things into your penis.
Yeah, let's be honest. You know, I mean, they say anything can be a dildo, but yeah, I think you're pushing it there, buddy.
Well, how about we wrap up the night with a butt story?
Yay!
Butt stuff.
It's not a good Wednesday until there's butt stuff. Let me tell you.
We're going to go back to Japan where they're eating penis. Over in Japan, a 56
I've been known to dine on an ass.
was arrested. 56-year-old man was arrested after inappropriate acts with a water fountain.
Oh my God.
Hey, you got to get it clean somehow, buddy.
56-year-old man.
Anything can be to pay.
Man decided he wanted to pull a prank on park goers. According to reports, the man was riding his bike through the park around 2 a.m. Cops noticed he was naked from the waist down, picked him up for public indecency. While going through his phone, they find a picture of him with his butthole pressed up on one of the water fountains. He said he did.
I was in Cancun all week, boys. I'm just saying.
He said he did.
Sure, you were,
because he was horny. They took him to jail for public indecency, property damage, and the park was closed for a day so they could clean everything. This is a water spigot, like at the water fountain.
Yeah.
The picture showed him put this thing right up his ass.
Hey, you want an enema?
Yeah, I bet you that fucker can whistle now. It's clean as a motherfucker.
That's your good fuckers.
I mean, great joke, but
I think when I think of a prank, I'm like, pranks that happen in my head or throwing a water balloon not going to a
shaving cream to the face.
Yeah, saran wrap across the doorway. I'm not going
saran wrap on the toilet seat.
Go to the local park and shove a fountain up my ass.
To each their own. As they say, there's an ass for every seat, and his ass was a water fountain.
It's 2024.
Yeah.
Who are we to judge?
Hey, I'm not mad at the guy. I've been horny, but I've never been like, you know what, that water fountain's looking kind of sexy.
You notice Jarvis is being awfully quiet. Jarvis, how many water fountains have you sat on?
No, I'm good.
Where were you on the 5th?
If I was in fucking Japan, I don't think I'd have come back. Just saying.
I agree.
I'm sorry, but there's worse places than fucking Japan right now.
No, exactly.
Soda.
and with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is the news that makes us say, "What the fuck?"
I'm speechless. Jesus.
Yeah.
I too.
I'm curious. Did he turn it on?
Well, I didn't say that he turned it on or anything. It was just a prank. He just wanted to put his asshole on the fountain, and then he was probably going to come back the next day and watch people drink from it and go, "My ass. How's my ass taste?"
You like that ass? Yeah.
Yeah.
You like that ass?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Shout out to Japan, boy. They step it up, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Good God.
Hey, with that being said,
hey, didn't your daughter have a senior prank coming up or something like that?
She's already graduated.
Too bad. Missed opportunity. Just go sit on a bunch of water fountains. Here we go.
Yeah.
I think I broke my fever.
Yeah.
What flavor is this water? It's fucking awesome.
Hey, Grandma, I think my fever broke.
Yeah.
I wonder if Liquid IV has a ass flavor.
Yeah. Well, you got that what's that curve bottles? You got that.
Oh, fuck.
I don't remember eating corn. I'm saying.
Anywho,
All right, let's end this shit.
Wrap it up.
That's the news that makes us say what the fuck. And hopefully it makes you say what the fuck as well. We appreciate y'all listening. Appreciate y'all hanging out. We'll see you next Wednesday night for a brand new episode of What the Fuck News. Until then, Jarvis, do you have anything to say to the people before we leave? And say it fast.
I don't think it's that we're making people say what the fuck. I think it's the world in general is making people wake up and say what the fuck is going on in this fucking world.
Maybe. Possibly.
Dude, the social media shit has gotten worse. Like, oh my god.
What about you, Jeffrey? You got anything you want to say before we leave real quick?
Don't stick your asshole in the...
Yeah, you know, it's not a practical joke until you got to fuck your ass on a thing.
There you go. You heard it here first.
You know, well, I do have an outro, so stay positive and test negative, folks.
Just because the hot dog competition sounds like a good thing at the time doesn't mean it's going to be good overall.
Yeah.
And like I said, that is the news. What the fuck? How we see it. See y'all next time. In the meantime, make sure you guys check us out on all social media. Make sure you guys check us out on all social media: Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok. Don't forget live shows over on YouTube, Twitch, X, and Facebook every night. And you can listen anytime, any place, wherever you listen to podcasts, all at the Nonsensical Network. Give us a follow. Give us a like. Give us a share. We'll see y'all next time around.
Oh, look who came back.
Now this fucker shows up.